Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Nittani Draws. I'm Nittani, and today I'm coming at you with a contest entry. This is exciting and new. I'm doing a contest in St. Clair Shores, Michigan, and it's called the East Side Art Show. I'm in the drawing category, and I decided to do some work with my Copic markers. And you can kind of see in the background where I'm headed with this. I have the sketch already done in the background because it was a little bit more involved than what a normal drawing would be like because it was going to be for a contest. So I spent a long time on this. It was about 4.5 hours or so of me actually drawing, but there were breaks in between where I had to stop and decide about different colors and decide about different things to include. So I would sketch a little bit off to the side, so I didn't record that part of it. I only recorded the parts where I was actually working on what would become the finished piece. I did make some changes from the original sketch, and you can sort of see that here where it's becoming something a little bit different. Yeah, so I don't know if you can tell in this frame or not, but I had to move a lot of my studio downstairs into my den because it is ridiculously hot here in Michigan this week. It was almost 90 degrees and I don't have any kind of air conditioning upstairs, and it gets hotter upstairs because that's where all the sun comes into the house, and it was awful. So I moved everything that I needed to record this down into my den on the first floor where we have an air conditioner, and I thankfully have a white table down here as well, so I was able to easily record for myself down here. It's just been a day. So anyway, this piece will be up for sale at the East Side Art Show, and if you are not anywhere in this area, then I will be able to sell it online. The original is $150, but the prints of it will be available for... Oh my goodness! I wish you guys were here to see this. A moth just landed on my hand. Oh my goodness. It's so cute. Okay, hold on one second. I'm gonna go get rid of him real quick. Okay, I'm back. I decided to take him outside and release him. Anyway, like I was saying, I decided that I wanted to go with something a little bit more painterly for this, but because I had already applied to the drawing category rather than the painting category, I had to stick with either Copic marker, colored pencil, or some other form of drawing. And so what I did is I tried to utilize the Copics in a way that would be painterly. And I think all in all, it actually did turn out really, really good. It was a lot of work though, because in order to get that sort of dashy texture that Van Gogh uses in Starry Night, it had to be layered. And obviously, layering with Copics is normal, but also very frustrating. It took so long. So long. So, yes, I picked out my palette well beforehand because I did this big sketch inside my sketchbook, and I had picked out the colors that I wanted. I knew that I wanted her face to be extremely pale so it didn't take away from the colors that were going to be employed in the finished drawing. My dog is being such a butt tonight. He will not sit still. It's only 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't know why he's acting like it's 4. Lay down, baby. There you go. Anyway, so I think that the colors in this one turned out really, really good. I'm really, really proud of the way that the composition works with itself. And I think originally I hadn't planned on doing the stars in her hair as well, because I thought maybe it would take away by having that much yellow. and I kind of wanted the user to focus on her eyes and have those draw you in, because those are the center point of the image. But just having the Starry Night image open on my desktop while I was drawing it, it made me really want to add it in there. So I did. I wish that I had like I don't know, tracing paper or something so I could trial it out before I made the decision, but I didn't have any, so I just kind of winged that initial step, and I ended up really liking how it turned out, which I'm very glad for, because if I had been this deep into the piece and completely screwed it up, I would have been really, really upset. Oh my goodness, I feel like this is turning into a long video, but it was a long draw, so that makes sense, I suppose. I don't know. You guys noticed probably that I didn't have a video for last week, and that's because I decided to take a week off and go out and do something fun. My husband and I went and had a garage sailing weekend, and we hung out and we played video games. We were playing the old Tomb Raider from 2013, not the super old Tomb Raider from like the 2000s, because I played those when I was a kid, but I was really excited to try out the new ones, so we played those, which it was really, really fun, and the storyline in it is awesome, and of course Lara Croft is a total BA, so playing as her is really cool. So yeah, that's what I spent my weekend doing, is just kind of hanging out with my hubby and doing fun stuff. But alas, this piece was due. Oh my god, I finished it the night before I had to turn it in, which is of course not best practice, definitely not what you should be doing as a grown-up. I'm supposed to be a professional, and I totally am not sometimes, and this is one of those times. I showed up and I dropped it off, and it was on time, but I would have saved myself and my husband quite a bit of heartache if I had just sucked it up and gotten it done on time. Yeah, I layered a lot of colors in with this one. I can sort of see the color names in the background here, and I will list them below inside the description, so if you're curious as to the color choices that I had and you want to mimic those same colors in your own drawing, or if you want to try doing your own take on Starry Night or something, then you'll be able to do that based off of the color choices I used. But I do encourage you, experiment. If you have different colors than what I have, but they're still within the Starry Night color scheme, go for it. There is nothing telling you no. There are some colors that are not in the original. There are some colors that I added because I just liked them. There are a few colors that I probably should have added because they were in the original, but I didn't want to, and it was just it's just weird. Drawing is weird and sometimes requires you to make random decisions. So that's what I did. So if you'll notice, I don't know if you can tell from, I don't know, I think you can, but so what I did was I would layer down an entire layer of one color for the darker sections, and then I would start building from there and adding more dark colors to make them stand out. And I think that's obvious, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure that the main layer, though, was B24 Sky Blue, and that's because it's the color that I use the most, and because I have a huge container of Copic Various ink for that, so if I use it, I can easily just refill the pen without having any problems, and I don't have that luxury with a lot of my other blues, because I just don't have the various ink refills. So I tend to use sky blue as my base color, and then I layer it from there in order to create different colors. Alright guys, well, we are coming up on the very end of the video. I just want to say thank you so much for stopping by. If you would like to go and vote for me at eastsideartshow.com/vote, that would be amazing. I would love to win. I don't even know how many people are actually in this year's competition, but I am going to hit the ground running and hope and pray that everyone votes for me, because I really would love to win. If you'd like to check out the Etsy shop where you can get prints of this and many of my other drawings, as well as find the original piece, that will be a little link up in the corner as well as in the description. There's a list of all of the supplies that I used to create this piece below in the description as well. Make sure to like and subscribe to see more videos like this, and thank you so much for stopping in. I will see you in, oh gosh, a couple of hours, because I have a big announcement. So I will see you soon, and I love you guys so much. Bye bye.